I've really been a curious kid about the world since I was young. I just hope to continue empowering my peers to end the silence that surrounds sexual and relationship violence. People don't really talk about it at lunch, people don't talk about it while they're hanging out. No one's just learned that it's okay to talk about these issues and that we should talk about these issues. This does affect both genders, this affects everyone, in that you have just as much ability and had just as much freedom to speak out about this issue and help our society as a whole come to a consensus and end this problem.
My future plans after high school is to attend Colorado State University in Fort Collins. I plan to get my bachelor's degree in biomedical sciences. Once I'm done with college, I plan to enroll in medical school and actually become a doctor. I plan to keep going to the youth group that I attend now, which helps with violence, drugs, and alcohol. Violence is a cycle. It doesn't really stop until you actually take action and do something about it.
I'm just hoping to live big. I want to actually live with a purpose. No one should put their hands on someone because it damages them, it scars them, and I don't know, it makes that person feel like they're not worth something. It's easy to stand with the crowd rather than standing alone. And I mean, it took a lot for me to stand alone and realize holy cow, this kind of life I don't want.
For the summertime, I plan on going to Uganda and Rwanda. Specifically, we'll be working with a startup that deals with water and giving people access to water and education about water. Well, I think the biggest step that I've taken is joining Project PAVE, becoming a youth community educator. I think that maybe people are very aware, but they don't talk about it. That it's not something to be ashamed of, and that the more we talk about it, the more that we can help others who are in that situation, and the more that we can prevent it.
So right now I'm a sophomore at Metropolitan State. My main goal is to become a counselor. I'm hoping to always stay in touch with my community and just teaching people the value and the dedication that it takes to be a part of the cycle of relationship violence, but breaking that cycle of relationship violence.
I think people have their blinders on when it comes to relationship violence. They try to act like it's not there, that it doesn't happen in our community, when it actually does. I know when I tell people my story, they don't believe that it happens in our city, and that's not true at all. They need to know that it does happen and we do need to stop it, and that teen dating violence is a real thing, even in our perfect little suburb community.
After I finish graduating, I want to go to school, college, and do cosmetology as well. So I want to do things in my future that's going to make me feel amazing. And what makes me feel amazing is helping people feel amazing. Instead of catching millions, they're catching murders, and why murder each other and not live the dream together. I choose my associate's and bachelor's degree so I could be a social worker to continue helping kids that are in predicaments like me. And cosmetology because it's a really gifted talent that I have, and I love making people feel beautiful.